Hi there, Pisces. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Star Lord is here to do your tarot forecast from the 20th of August through to the 26th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them out, so let's get to your reading, okay? First off, we have Major Arcana, the Fool in the reverse position. Next, we have the Five of Cups in the upright position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Devil in the upright position. And then we have Major Arcana Temperance in the upright position. You've got a bit of Major Arcana here. And lastly, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you. You have 3 Major Arcana in the read of 5 cards, so it's some pretty intense energies are around for Pisces, it looks like, this week. So your overall energy is that of the Fool in the reverse position. This is Major Arcana, intense energies, and when the Fool is in the upright position, this is the Fool's journey begins. Beginning something new, brand new, something maybe even untried, that you're not sure how it's going to turn out, but you're fully willing to move toward it. However, the energies are reversed. So it could be for some of you, maybe there's a reluctance here to take that leap of faith, and there could be reasons why this energy is stuck. Sometimes it's due to the universe just not cooperating. We're not in that sweet spot, so to speak, where we're clicking with the universe, like in the card, the Wheel of Fortune, where we're in that right spot where we're moving with the universal energies and everything's just kind of clicking for us. When the Fool is in the reverse position, sometimes, or any Major Arcana in the reverse position, could just mean that the universe is just not clicking with us right now. Or it could be your own energy where you're reluctant for some reason to take a leap of faith in some area of your life. It's going to be different for all of you because it is just a general read, and a personal read, it would be, more specific to you. However, the Fool being reversed, it's like I said, for some of you, it could be that you are offered to take a chance on something and you're just not really, you don't feel ready to do it, or you're not willing to do it for some reason. And for others of you, like I said, it just could be that the timing just isn't right. So you come into the week with the energies of the Five of Cups in the upright position. Now, if I remembered correctly, you guys had the Three of Swords in last week's reading. So for some of you, there was an emotional disappointment that happened. Somebody hurt your feelings, somebody upset you, and the Five of Cups is energy of us sort of dwelling on the hurt feelings, and somebody may have disappointed us. And so when we're in this card, he's sort of crying over spilt milk here. He's looking at the 3 cups that have tumbled over and are not full of promise, instead of looking at the 2 behind him that are full of promise. So sometimes, I mean, in any given time in our lives, we do have, it's cup card, so it's probably dealing with the emotions. At any given time, we do have people in our lives that do fulfill us on an emotional level. However, when we do feel disappointed or let down on that level, we can sometimes dwell on it a little bit too much and tend to feel bad for ourselves and feel bad for the situation, and even feel bad for the other person. However, this is just at the beginning of the week. This is sort of like energies that you come into probably due to maybe something that had happened last week. And so the Sunday, Monday, could be, some of you could be feeling this energy of feeling emotionally disappointed. Now, moving on, you have Major Arcana, the Devil, in the upright position. This is a card that can speak of addictions and obsessions. So maybe this is Major Arcana, so it's some pretty intense energy when it does come around. And addictions and obsessions can come in so many different forms. Some of you may suffer from OCD, and you could find that it's extremely difficult at this point in time. For some of you, this energy is going to play out perhaps in the form of addictions, anything from gambling to drinking to overeating, having trouble sticking to, say, a diet, or abstaining from things that are just basically not serving us. It's pretty strong energies when it does come around. It can represent obsessions, obsessive thinking, even obsessions towards a person, or obsessively thinking about, perhaps, it is paired with Five of Cups, maybe obsessively thinking about the emotional disappointment or the sadness that came your way. So you just need to be careful of those energies and try not to dwell too much on whatever has happened. And then moving towards the weekend, you have the energies of Major Arcana, the Temperance, in the upright position. This is a card that speaks of balance and good. It's like a combination that actually works really well, and it's Major Arcana, so it's also strong energy too. It looks like you do maybe in the beginning of the week dwell on some things, but going towards the weekend, you may find your balance and find a way to get things in balance. Maybe you find a way to you get your emotions in balance if you're upset over what has happened, because it looks like in the beginning of the week here, and especially when I think back to your prior reading, it looks like for some of you something difficult may have occurred, and could have put you, made you more susceptible to the devil energy that followed. But it does look like the Temperance, if you're going to have the devil in the reading, that speaks of obsessions and things being like the devil is anything but balanced energy. But this is equally strong because it's also a Major Arcana, and this is a card that speaks of balance and things and cooperation and things working see, how do I say this? When we say are making a cake, for example, and we add this ingredient and add that ingredient, and we make a perfect cake, that's when we have the right ingredients and things are in balance. And this is what this card represents, having the right ingredients and the right tools and the right ability to bring our lives that could have gone out of balance due to something that's happened and put it back in balance, which is really good energies to see towards the weekend. And the last card you had in the read is the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Now, the Eight of Swords in the upright position, this card speaks of restrictions, and feeling restricted is mostly by our thoughts. We feel like we are sort of in a mental prison and we can't get out because we can't see our way out. However, when it's, I see this card, I always prefer to see it in the reverse position like it is, because this is coming out of a feeling of restriction, which totally makes sense with the rest of the reading, with the Five of Cups being there, the devil as well. Looks like something went out of balance and there was a bit of obsessive thoughts or things like that, which can sometimes make us feel that we're restricted. But it looks like whatever happens here, you're struggling probably with something that happened last week. You're coming out of those energies, and towards the weekend, it looks like you will be finding your balance and coming out of a feeling of restriction. So that's good news for any of you Pisces who are going through some difficult times recently. My heart goes out to you. I care about you guys, and I wish only the best for you. So I hope this reading helped you, Pisces, and thank you very much for tuning in. And if you did like the reading, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, you guys have a wonderful week. Take good care, okay? Bye, till next time.